Children need a mother and a father. Children long for a mother and a father when they don't have them.
When I was about 8 years old, my mother died. There were good women role models in my life. My father remarried, but it's just not the same.
Growing up, I came from a broken family, and I spent most of my time with my mother, and my father worked a lot, and so we hardly saw him. I think that's what I felt I was lacking growing up, and I want to provide for my children what I didn't have.
Well, I grew up only with my grandma, and she was my mom and my dad. And I guess my mom left me when I was 2 years old. So, and when I was a little kid, I hated it when there was Father's Day or there was Mother's Day and I didn't have them around. I felt like left out.
I do have friends who kind of like see me as being a lucky one, you know, for having a mom and a dad.
I think we see the consequences of what happens in a society when children grow up without a mother and a father, and especially without a father.
I think one of the primary things that we see as we kind of look out in society is that, in general, a lot of African American children are very, very angry. They're very, very angry because their fathers have not been in their lives, and it kind of plays itself out in several ways. One, I think if we look at the incarceration rates of African American males in our communities, it is extremely high. I think if we look at the delinquency rates of kids not finishing high school, they're very, very high in our communities, and I think a big part of that is because they don't have fathers, or very few of us have fathers in our lives who are encouraging us, who are role modeling what healthy masculinity looks like, and who are available to us when life gets very, very difficult.